Greetings and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi and welcome to your Soul Scopes. To all my lovely friends, welcome back. And to all the beautiful new humans tuning in for the very first time, this is your Akashic Record, your soul books, that meets your horoscope. So this is a channeled guided message, and this energy is going to be for you Geminis, and you are Decan 1s for the energy reading of December 14th through the 31st. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here we go. This is Gemini Decan 1. Your birthdays are from May 31st or 21st to the 31st. You are a Decan 1. And your love soul scope reading. And don't forget, stay tuned. Watch it all the way through. That way you don't miss your 2021 predictions. And by the way, if you're curious about what's going on with your partner, or you just met someone single and dating and you want to see what's going on with them, check out their soul scope. All right, so all my Geminis out there, this is about communicating. You, my air friends, all right, boom, boom, boom. Let's start right there. All right, so you guys are having a little trouble you are overworked, overwhelmed, and can't seem to find a way to recharge. It looks like you are just running. And they're reminding me that they told me to tell you this before, so this must be appearing in your December 1st through the 15th energies, which if you haven't seen them already, you want to double back and go back to your horoscopes, because we did a year in review for the first half of this month, and now we're doing the predictions. But they're showing me the busyness. So you can't quite catch your own thoughts. And so in a relationship, you guys are in hurried mode. And for those of you who are single, you meet people, but they're fleeting. You can't really remember the details of the conversations. You can't remember the essence of their energy. You can't remember or hold on to. There's a busyness. There's a lot of chatter going on in the mind right now. So clear communications within self, you're having a hard time with. And this is leading to a plethora of things internally. So we're going to take a look at these cards right here, and I'm piecing them together because these were the first three that fell out. These were the three that pulled, so I'm pulling together all the energies to make sure I'm hearing everything correctly. And so a part of this busyness is because you don't want to see what's going on. There's a lot of fear here. And it had already started in October, November, and I think we also reviewed this. So we're going to review it again, but you should go back and listen to the details of that for your Decan 1 from the first set. That was from the beginning of December. So this has been what's happening with you now. And this is for my singles and dating, for all of you in relationships. You have been so busy trying to avoid your needs and listening, which you've done well to get your you've done well to keep your drive, your success, and the accelerated momentum of the finances moving. So you've been detailed about that, and that's part of what's keeping you busy. But also, you have become the dilettante of everyone's needs and the socialite. So you're busy running from listening to yourself. And this is to avoid that inner isolation of emptiness and despair. And you are trying to, your soul anyway, wants you to be able to push through this. So here you are refusing to see. And although you're very mental most of the time, you're having a hard time connecting to the truth. You are not listening really clearly here. And it's time here now for you to confront this. And so the December energies and the full moon eclipse really brought out the emotional side, and you're finding yourself really overwrought, which is bringing on exhaustion. So you're tucking yourself away, you're pulling back from the social events and the gregariousness of being effervescent everywhere you go, and you're starting to realize, I need more in my life, and I'm not even sure if the person that I'm with is the right one. And if you're married, there's some strangleholds here in the relationship because you guys aren't communicating. You are always on the run because you don't want to deal with what's happening in the relationship. So we're going to have to start clarifying what this is. This disturbance didn't just pop up out of nowhere. It's time for you to resolve this. So we need to understand what it is that is making us feel this way that we are so busy to avoid right now. So we need to get a better picture of what's happening, what you're believing to be true that you're running from, because there's a reason why you are avoiding these feelings. And so there's some undercurrents of fear, and this fear, these statements of belief, this way that you are being, and this thing that has gripped you internally is what we have to face now. It's time to give in. It's time to look within and take a deeper look at the matter of the heart, because we're not even being able to take in our partnerships or engage effectively and be present in the moment, because this is really it's got a chokehold on you. And you don't want to deal with it, and you don't want to express it, but it is almost like you're trying to keep it from coming out because you don't even want to discuss it with yourself. So there is an internalness that has to happen. And all of this stuff that's happening right now, all of these disturbances and this tiredness and this slow down is to get you to observe all of this. So the exhaustion, the mental fatigue, these things are happening for that very reason. They want you to really focus on all the pieces to this right now. And this says giving and receiving. This is about information. And there's a lot of different parts to this. So some parts are coming from your past. Some parts are coming from the hurts and the fears of part of this also has to do with how you feel about yourself, what you believe about yourself. It's time to give each part of what you've been missing. You need to reclaim each part. So this is about giving and receiving, taking back what you have given. And you give away so many parts of yourself, but you're not seeing them back. And this is leaving you feeling empty and alone. And you're wondering if others really see you. But you also have to be open to receiving. So not only do you need to receive yourself, but it's hard for you to really ask for help. You like to be the giver and the caretaker and the nurturer. But you've been needing more tenderness, more love, and you don't give it to yourself. You're very demanding on yourself, and you want to, not just in a relationship, but this is just You want to be the best all the time. And people look up to you. And you always have to be on. I just see this sparkliness here, and people need you, so you can never be down, you can never be sad, you can never be going through anything, and there's no one ever there to uplift you. But you also don't let people in, and you're not letting your partner in, and this is wearing you down now. So you are going to have to take the lead and just say no. This is time, and they're shutting you down. This exhaustion, this mental exhaustion, and this isolation is happening so that you can really see what's going on, because you have been so busy all year trying to avoid this, because you want to deepen your relationship. But this is mostly for the singles and those who are dating. You won't get close, and you won't let this person in, because you're afraid. And what you're afraid of is that you're going to not be able to make the connection. And really, will this work? Is this person the one? Can I go all the way? Will this, relationship go to the next level? So instead of even thinking about it anymore, because of so many past failed versions of this, you're just running. And you're running from fixing. And you're just going from this to this to this to this to this. And now you are slowing down. So we're going to talk to the masters here, because they are saying that this is a time of not only heart awakening, but this is a time of ascension. They want you to come all the way out. This cycle is about to end for you. Because you want to be able to open up to the fullness of the relationship. You actually want to be able to wake up and see your whole life transformed. And you want to be able to stand on solid ground. You're kind of in a position where you are looking at your life, which is why the mental fatigue is there. So you feel like so many things overall need an overhaul. And you are being guided to a place, in a sense, it's a sacred, they are saying you have done well. They're saying you have done well, my child. This is your grandmother. And they want you to stop now. It's time now. You are reemerging, and you are actually, this trauma in your heart has to do with your father. And they're saying that you have a bad view of men in general, and you also have some issues about how you looked. There was a lot of hardships that you faced when you were growing up, and you were always the outcast, and it was based on how you looked. Maybe not physically in your physical image, they're saying, but yes. And then they're saying that you grew up on the wrong side of town, check. You didn't look like everybody else in your school, check. And so you learned how to be nice and to win favor by pleasing people. And so this is carried on, but your relationship stature is based on your father not being present. Your father didn't show back up into the latter years of your life, and you had a hard time forgiving, letting go, and then there was some reconciliation, and your father passed away. So your grandmother's doing a lot of talking right now about how you got here. And so this sacred space that you are going to need to come out of the air and out of the wind. And although we're going into the year of Aquarius here, big time in multiple ways, you are in the energy. Your year is going to be in air. So there you go. And you are going to have crystal clear thinking. You're going to have to ground this down and make it reality, heaven on earth. You're going to have to bring all of that in by bringing in the pure alignment of self. So your relationship tone right now is all about you and an inward journey of healing and reconnecting back to yourself, getting grounded in what it is that you truly want, setting up the intentions, but letting go of the place where you feel like you have to run and still win affection from others by doing things and being there for them. This is time for you now. So we are going to go into your 2021 reading. We're going to see what is going to move forward. You are going to have a stellar year, and I am excited about it. Stay tuned. All right, so welcome back, all my Gemini Decam ones. We are going into the 2021 predictions, and here is where we're going to set it all up. Okay, what you should know most about anything, if you've never heard this before, is the energy of your year. What is your soul lesson? Where are you growing to? So this sets up the tenor of your whole year. You should always know what life path you're on or what your karmic cycle is, A or B. And this is how you know how to face and grow through your challenges, evolve, release, and how to step and lean into the energy of consciousness and that next vibration available to you. All right, so this is going to be your soul lesson, all right? This is the place of what your soul is growing through. This is going to dictate the energy of your year. Let's take a look. Imagination. I could so see that. They just said that you're going into an air year. So this season, the year, is going to be about using your imagination, using your creativity. How else are you going to heal through the situation of bringing clarity into your life is by using your imagination. We're all co-creators, and this is what your soul lesson is for the year of 2021. So in your imagination, this is about all the things that you want and how to be creatively connected to them. This is why it's going to be so important for you to ground all your energy down so that you can manifest your intention and have it stabilize right here on planet Earth. So important. Now we're going to take a look at your skill and ability. This is a talent and ability that either you've always had, it's inherent or innate, and you just discovered it in 2020 as you were healing and growing through the year. You might have had an aha moment where you realize, I didn't know I could do that. And you do it so well. So this is the skill and the talent that's going to help you bring imagination to all your situations as you grow up. All right, let's take a look. Bingo. This is the Oracle. So now we're going back to why it's going to be so important for you to be clear, and why you're always so busy helping and healing others and being there for others and running to the rescue of others. You are going to be not only listening to your own inner guidance and becoming the master of your own life, but you are going to be able to be in assistance to others once you've healed and mastered yours. So you have the Oracle card. So listening, learning how to be silent and still now helps you extraordinarily as you're engineering your own thoughts to be able to pull information through downloads, what we call intuition. You know, the place where we're hearing our soul talk and then we acknowledge that we heard it. This is what intuition is. So this is how you're going to bring imagination into the energy of your year. And all that you do, listen. You need that stillness, and they're setting you up for this right now. So don't look at this as a bad thing. Meditation, deep contemplation. You might want to try some singing bowls, yoga, deepening your meditation practice. But most importantly, just being still. Stop all the busyness. And if not, they will stop you. It will shut it down. Now, we are going to look at your soul path. Okay. This is the way. This is the how you are going to accomplish this imagination, your energy. This is how you are also going to allow your inner self, your inner soul, your higher self to come through. This is the path in which you will go. Or you should strive to go. So I would recommend you bookmark this, save it in your history, because you are going to need to come back to this, because this is your year's energy. So you'll want to keep reflecting on how you can bring your imagination as well as your intuitive inner knowing abilities as the Oracle. Here it is. Okay, they already showed you the earth for grounding, right? So we've talked about that, bringing that down, manifesting. They even gave you the example of manifesting and bringing that energy into a dense matter manifestation. Your soul lesson path is going to be being present, and that means stopping all the busyness, stop running and avoiding, but being present and attentive in the moment, bringing your imagination, your attention, your awareness, your consciousness, your energy to all of what you are saying and bringing into life. You're going to have to look at what you're in and what you're doing so that this current cloud of confusion doesn't continue to follow you around like a little sad cloud over your head all year. You want to keep your crown chakra open so that you can be present and attached, grounded at all times. So this is the path: grounding, being present and aware. So that is your energy for the year. And now we're going right into your predictions. All right, here we are. The part you've been waiting for is the 2021 love predictions. All right. You're looking for a whole life overhaul in the first place. So we're going to start with love, and we're going to do that reading on this side for you. Love it. And then we're going to do money. You are going to be having an amazing year. We want to send you in with not just your soul growth, but elevated and excited about your turnaround. So there's a couple of things coming at the first part of spring. You're going to experience definitely some delays. So as you're learning how to bring imagination in and listening and trusting your inner guidance, your inner knowing, your inner wisdom, you're going to experience some delays. So then you're going to get a big boost. So here we go. January, February, March, boom. Then you're going to accelerate into a different version of expansion. So it's going to look like stair steps a little bit. So you're going to start here. You're going to hold here until about March, and then you're going to skyrocket. March, April. This is about mid second week in April. Let's see, 7, 10, 14, 15. So between the 7th and the 12th, you're going to see a nice big boost, and just in time for your birthday. And then it's going to feel like your emotions start, jingle jangling around again, and you're going to have to do some readjustments, some recalibrations, some new energies coming in. You've learned a little bit of your lesson, so then they want to take you to the next level, so you're going to get uncomfortable for a little while, and then you're going to see another skyrocket positioning happening from 26, 27, and then you're going to see a new acceleration through June all the way into September. And then you're going to have a nice little plateau, place of rest, place where you can nurture, begin a new version of expansion, and then you're going to really have a deep epiphany during that time. There it is. So let's show it. All right, so you're going into a lot of increase. You're going to have a major at each of these stair steps. You're going to have major increase in every area of your life, but mostly in your relationships. You're going to be hitting a placid place here. It's going to be more towards the end of the year. So you're looking at the second acceleration where this comfort is. You're actually going to be seeing bits and pieces, but the main part is going to be hitting mostly in the fall. Bingo! You are going to walk into a space where you can reconnect with your partner. I am also hearing that an old lover is coming back. This might be part of something that you are going to have to learn about yourself in relationships. This person may confirm what you just heard from your loved one, your crossover loved one, who was telling you about the father issue. This person may confirm that they felt like this was an issue that you had, and so then you'll be able to see it in real time, and they'll be able to explain to you how it made them feel, that sort of thing. But you're going to take the commitment in your relationships to the next level. And for those who are single and dating, are going to be able to attract the mate that is vibrating at a place where they can trust that it's going to go to the next level. Now, also, you're going to have to listen here about that inner oracle, that knowing, and being present, because there are going to be loved ones and guided messages and ascended masters, angels. They're going to be talking to you. So some of this is going to be soul conversation and guiding you every step of the way. And so we'd love to be a part of that journey with you at I Am Powered by Love. So, keep deep touch with us here. Let us know how you're moving throughout the year and all your soul scopes. And don't forget to check your partner's soul scopes. But mostly, hit us up for reading so we can get a little bit deeper conversation with your grandmother, because she's telling me that there's more here for you. Now, in the matters of money, which all of these both work together, just so you know. I'm also hearing now they're saying that this is a business. There's some new ventures that you've been wanting to do, and you're going to get a commitment on a new job. So this is playing on both sides of the fence here. So as is this, you are going to walk into your own authority. And the closer that you get to speaking your truth, living your truth, every time you move through a lesson, your soul lessons, you're going to gain more power, more confidence. You are also going to be growing into a deeper heart expansion every time. You're going to be leveling up energetically in consciousness, so you'll be able to manifest more and more and more. And that's what these two cards do. This is like having the virtual star card in tarot. And also, they bring harmony. We talked about balance that you were needing to bring that energies together, heart and mind, at the beginning of your the December 14th parts of the reading, but this is also about that harmony and balance that you're seeking to bring into the relationships. You are going to have that in your life, and this is coming. This person, this relationship is definitely leveling up, and it's appearing on both sides, in love and in money. So this is awesome and great. Is how will your year shape up? We are going to do confirmation here with our angel message cards. Let's take a look. Didn't even catch. Trying to wait to hear what your question is. You are more worried right now about the present situation. Is it fixable? And so they're saying that you've already been told what you need to do. And so the worry, there is some pain moving and shifting. So I'm trying to see where this lands at. Because you are in a hurry, they're saying. So will it work out? We already know it's going to work out. It's going to be a stunning year. So you are going to have to reconsider right now why you want it to work out right now. This is not a right now solution. So this is over some period of time, but do you have it in 2021? They need you to reconsider. Your energy is scattered, and we started off with that in the very beginning of the reading. So they're saying that your energy is too scattered to be able to give you the clarity, because all of this still is dependent upon your choices, what you do, how you heal, what you release, and how you step into the fullness of your stature in the power and the authority that you have. So you are going to have to rethink about why or what is the intention in the asking, because they're saying that there's some hidden motivations and there's some things that you're not even clear about. So you're going to have to reconsider your question. Does this happen? They've already showed it in the cards, plain and clear. We're going to show you the cards here in just a moment. Listen, I'm excited about this, and you should be too. You need to really gain clarity, because there's a lot of mental chatter, and I started off in that. So I can't hear, and they can't give me the answer because you're already too scattered right now. But does this come about? Absolutely. You've got to put in the time and the healing. So do that. Make sure you do that. Follow your soul lessons. Now, if this resonates with you, with the love or the money, if it's both, drop the emojis in the comments and the feedback, and let us know that you watch it, and let everyone else know that you watched it all the way through. And don't forget, look up your partner's soul scopes and then drop your zodiac emoji, so that way we know who's compatible with who's dating who's involved with who, so that way we can give you some better, clear, concise readings. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification so you can get all your soul scopes and all of our other content from right here at I Am Powered by Love TV. I'm Demeen. Namaste. I'm signing out, and I can't wait to see you next time, friends. Send some Reiki out there. Send some clarity your direction. All right, and I am signing out.